So if you read my blog, then you probably would have seen my little announcement yesterday, basically saying that we're moving. It's all happened really fast. We decided that we have been here in Leeds for 2 years now, and neither of us, Liam or myself, really have settled completely. We just can't settle. As much as we have friends and Liam has work, and you know, I've made a whole load of ton of friends blogging and stuff up here, we just don't feel settled still 2 years down the line. So we figured something needs to change. So if all the plans, which I can't really talk about right now, but hopefully I will be able to in the next week or so, if all plans work out well, we will be moving down south. We have already given, we're sort of being risky in this, because we've decided that no matter what, we're moving. We've already given our notice in at this house. Liam's already given his notice in at work. So basically in a month we will be moving. So I decided that I wanted to do this anyway, and Liam doesn't necessarily want to do it with me, but he's happy to be part of it, if that makes sense. But I want to start daily vlogging, and I was going to make us a family vlog channel and, you know, make it a proper vlog channel, but because Liam said that he doesn't necessarily want to do that, he doesn't want to be the one holding the camera. He's not one for that. I'm very aware that I look like a mess, but he's not one for holding the camera in front of him and talking to a camera. But he's happy for me to do it, so I'm going to do it on my When Flowers vlog channel, which is what you'll be watching this on. So I am literally going to start vlogging every day and see how it goes. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know whether it'll get too hectic with this whole moving malarkey, and, you know, I don't know. But I figured I'm going to start packing up this house today. I've already done a little bit. Because it's privately let, we are helping the landlord find some new tenants. So we are going to advertise and show people around the house for him, because the landlord doesn't necessarily live very close. So we said that we would help for him, you know, and try and get new tenants for him before we leave, and then hopefully as soon as we go, new tenants will be moving in. So yeah, it's a matter of getting this house spick and span, super clean and tidy, because as much as we are, you know, we are messy people, but I think even if we were the tidiest of people, we would probably need to clean up a bit. So I'm going to start packing some bits up, stuff that we don't necessarily need, because we have 101 plates and cups and bowls, and there's only 2 of us, so we only really need 2 of everything, really. So I'm going to do that. I did that before we moved into this house as well. When we moved from the flat to this house, I packed everything up early, and then by the time we were ready to move, hello Buggyton, by the time we were ready to move, we just sort of packed up and walked over to the house, because we were in walking distance. So all my nail varnishes and stuff are already packed. Box of jewellery is already packed. That's coming down in a minute. I'm doing a whole load of washing. The pussycats and the dog don't really know what to do with themselves, because Bugsy's not sure, are you, mister? Not sure at all. And yeah, so I will catch up with you guys in a bit when I've done something. Okay, so I'm fully aware that I still look like a mess. I do intend on getting dressed at some point today, but I just thought I'd take a break, because it's got a little bit overwhelming in the past sort of hour. I don't even know what's got to me, but I think it's because we're trying to sell some of our things, because we need the money to be able to move. And then obviously the whole packing up and stuff as well is like, obviously Liam's still working his notice, and he literally just has weekends off, so I've got to do most of the packing, which I know is a bit premature at the minute, but we like to be ready, I guess. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but I'm going to do the hoovering and stuff, because our filter for our new hoover just came, which is totally boring, but you know, general life stuff. And I've taken a few pictures of this house for our adverts. I've got an advert on Gumtree and Pre-Loved, and I don't know where else to advertise because I don't want to. We've got a to let sign in the window as well, so hopefully we'll be able to find someone to come and view the house maybe. So obviously I need to get the house spick and span for that. And yeah, and then maybe I'll settle this afternoon, get dressed, have a shower, get dressed, and film tomorrow's video for my beauty channel, which I just don't know what I'm going to do. I might do a get ready with me just because so much has gone on recently. I haven't had time to really plan anything else. So I might just do a get ready with me. My April favourites went up on Sunday, and I haven't really got anything else to film yet. I've not got a tutorial idea or anything, I guess. I've already got Sunday's video ready, but I've not got tomorrow's video ready, which makes complete sense. So yeah, I'm gonna probably get the hoovering done and then have a shower, have some lunch, and get tomorrow's video filmed and ready, and then I'll probably try and pack some more afterwards. We've got to paint a couple of walls because we've had a bit of an issue with damp here, which is another reason why we're moving. We've had damp in every single house that we've lived in up here, and it just gets a bit much, and I'm always ill, and I don't think that's helping. I've always got a cough, I've always got the sniffles, I've always got some kind of flu-y, coldy, horrible bug, and yeah, so we're sorting out the walls downstairs before we leave because we've damp proofed those walls now, so we just need to repaint them a neutral colour. So that's a job to do at the weekend, and yeah, I'm rambling because that's what I do. So I'm gonna get on with some more hoovering when I can muster myself out of this really strange mood. I don't know what's wrong with me. Look how cute these munchkins at me. Hey Mooshy. You don't hate him anymore. Of course they sit in front of the heater. Mwah. So I had a bit of a breakdown. I just was feeling crap, and like you saw before, and then Liam rang to say that he couldn't even have a lunch break today, and I just burst into tears, had a complete and utter meltdown. I'm now cooking myself lunch, which I wasn't going to do. I was going to have a shake, and I'm starving now, so I'm just like, whatever, food. And I'm watching something on my laptop on BBC iPlayer, and then I'm going to have a bath because upstairs is pretty much tidy now. I don't know what else I can pack without us having to need it for the next month because we're still here. Yeah, and then I'm going to record tomorrow's video, I think this afternoon. So once this pussycat jumps over the table, did you see her? Pussycat. So one good thing about today is that my new Hoover, once now it has a new filter, is bloody amazing. So yeah, good times and bad times, but meh, whatever. Okay, so I found something to do. The joy of having pets. Anyone else's cats like to climb up doors? Because Luna certainly does. This is looking a lot better than it did before, but unfortunately she climbs up doors and solid wooden doors get damaged. So I've just been sanding them with some really fine sanding paper to try and sort that out a bit, because if you look, she does it on the banisters as well. And then I've just caught her climbing up this bit. And I think we're quite lucky because they're not stained, they're not varnished or anything. They are untreated wood, and I think that's why they've probably been affected so much. So if anything, the colour's just lifting a little bit. They're, don't remember, yeah, definitely shows up on camera. The bit that I've sanded down, because that's mainly where she climbs up, is a lot lighter than the rest of the door. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do the whole door with that to make it not look obvious. But it's worth it because it means that the house will be in good nick again. I also think I'm just going to go and roller the wall downstairs. I decided against filming tomorrow's video. I'm going to do that in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, that's the boxes I've got so far. 2 2 boxes. These are empty. That's all our Christmas stuff. I'm going to sort out the telly and the mess there. And then this is the wall that I've got to repaint, because if you guys can see, there's patches here. And the lighter patches are where we've damp proofed. So I've got to repaint those. And stuff. Anyone want a Hoover? That's our old Hoover. We're getting rid of that. And then I've just... Look at the state of this. I think I've got one more load of washing left to do, and then yeah, washing some towels. So yeah, I'm gonna try and tidy this up because I've pretty much emptied cupboards. That's all our sanding paper, so I've emptied that cupboard. We're getting rid of those glasses because we don't need them. This is kind of stuff that I've decided that I might pack a few of those mugs because we definitely don't need all of those, but kept most of that. And then that drawer's empty. This cupboard needs cleaning and wiping out. It's only got my mixer in there now, but that's empty. So it's getting there. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm doing stuff. I just feel a little bit, I did feel a bit overwhelmed. Meh, it happens. So yeah, the sofa wouldn't normally be in the middle of the room, but I've got rid of, that's the rug that was in the middle of the floor, which you might have seen at Vlogmas. But the dog did take to peeing on that when he was little, and although we have shampooed it and cleaned it, because it's such a light neutral colour, it just looks so grey and dirty now that we've decided that we're just going to chuck it. Because if anything, it smells a little bit still, and we don't necessarily need it right now, and then wherever we end up, we can replace it afterwards, and it's not a big deal. So I'm in 2 minds whether to dismantle that. Hey me. But there's Liam's shirt hanging up. I've hung it up there because I washed it today, hung it out on the line, and it's dried pretty damn crease free, so I've just hung it up so it doesn't get creased. I might, if the weather stays good, hang it back on the line just to give it some more air to drop out the rest of the creases that are in there. So meh, I don't know. Hopefully Liam will be home soon from work. He went in a little bit earlier this morning, so he can hopefully leave a little bit earlier. And yeah, I think I'm gonna roller this wall. I can't reach the top because apparently I'm too short. So I'm gonna roller that wall and do that majority of that. Yeah, I'll catch you guys up in a bit. I'm recording. I'm vlogging and you were like, I lost my camera and I forgot to vlog for a little while. I'm sorry. I painted. I did.
Said no, you're not.
No, I not what?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
What?
So I painted that wall I was talking about painting earlier, and figured that, well, I found out that there's more damp on it, so I've had to damp proof some patches before I can paint it. I've managed to fix where the cat has scratched the doors, and then we went shopping and got some dog food and stuff. And now I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm going to paint Scully white. If you guys didn't know, we rehomed a few of our pets. We no longer have the 2 ferrets and we no longer have the snake. And this is my little reminder of the snake, I guess, because we sold the vivarium as well. So it was sad, but we had to, otherwise we would have had, well, we're gonna have some issues finding somewhere to live anyway, aren't we, with all the animals we have. Talk of animals. Hey, Boogie. Boogie. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a pussycat. There's a pussycat. Oh yeah, clean yourself. Lovely. So I'm going to sign off for today. I know today's vlog wasn't particularly interesting. Again, I didn't really do much. That's pretty much how it's going to be until we decide to, well, until we can up and leave. But yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.